Hey everybody, it's Melissa, and I'm going to be unboxing Rose's Vanille by Mancera. It's a little bit dusty right now because it was in the box, but we're going to see how this fragrance is because this has actually been something that has been requested maybe a year or so ago from one of my followers and, well, many of my followers, and I haven't had the opportunity to try it. So I'm hoping that it's a great fragrance. I'm just going to make an assumption that's probably going to go more in the feminine direction. However, there are a lot of rose fragrances, or there have been rose fragrances, not a lot, that I've smelled that the rose is completely unisex and just so romantic that I really love. So, ooh, here we go. So this is a 4-ounce bottle, 120 ml. And Mancera has no issues with performance, at least the ones that I have tried. So we're going to see what this is about. Do I want to spray it on the skin? I'm going to eat soon. I'm going to do it. I've committed. Oh, hold on. I'm only doing that amount. Because, I can't lie. That's pretty nice. I'm not even going to put it to my nose yet. Let me just kind of experience the fragrance in the air. Tell you what I get. Like I said, roses, vanilla. Are we surprised? But it's not. You know what this smells like to me? This kind of smells the way I wanted Toy Boy by Moschino to smell. Moschino? You guys know what I'm talking about. The teddy bear fragrance. That scent, I want it to smell like this, at least in the air. Because the rose there was just a bit too synthetic, but the roses are pretty similar here. But for some reason, this one just, like, it leans a bit better to me. It's not slightly synthetic like how the other one played out to my nose, where it kind of just became something I didn't enjoy. But off the bat, this is a nice smell in the air, y'all. This is a really nice smell. And like I said before with Toy Boy, I found it to be a very feminine fragrance, regardless of the name. And I still find this to be a nice feminine scent as well. I think that this is gorgeous. I would like to smell this on my girlfriend. Like, if she walked by wearing this fragrance, it would definitely get my head just like whipping like that. So let me smell it up close. Okay, so the rose is definitely more prominent. And let me tell you that if you've ever smelled a rose up close, you know that from a distance, they kind of smell nice, but when you get really up close to it, it can kind of smell a little bit off-putting, So that's kind of what's happening here. And in that sort of way, it is a bit realistic. When you smell that rose up close, you're like, ooh, hold on. No, not super up close. But here, yeah. Just has a little bit of that, it has that scent that makes you want to pull away when you're up close to it. But in the air, the way that it's mixing with the vanilla, all I'm getting is really rose petals and vanilla. Seriously, I don't really pick up anything else. And the vanilla here isn't dessert-like. Actually, the more I'm smelling this, it's kind of smelling just a little bit nutty. I don't know what type of nut it is. But yeah, it smells a little bit nutty with rose and vanilla. And y'all, I gotta say, I like the way that this smells a lot, actually. This is an EDP concentration, in case I didn't show it. And real quick, I will put the discount link for this fragrance with global shipping in the comment section below in case you want to try it. It's for, it is an affiliate link, by the way, in case you want to support the channel. But, you can buy wherever you want. But this is really nice. I'm really enjoying the way that this smells so far. And again, this is with one spray. I know y'all saw me do two, but I completely missed my arm the first time, which was embarrassing. So this is with one spray so far. And I'm already going to make an assumption that the performance here is going to be something that will push past 8 hours. So I will be doing a full review on this just to kind of give you more of an in-depth, review of how it developed on me all day, if I started to really love it, if I started not to like it, other notes that started to become more picked up. But I can't even lie. I was not expecting to really like this fragrance. I thought it'd be something that was okay. Because typically when I've smelled rose fragrances, they've been more misses than hits. But the thing is, when I smell a rose fragrance that I like, I'm always recommending it because it's just so beautifully done. And here, I think that it's done perfectly. I think that the rose here, it's not very natural, but it's not super synthetic. Does that make sense? I think that the vanilla does a really good job here at kind of rounding out the fragrance and not making it too rosy and too sharp or anything. And that nuttiness that you kind of get up close, I don't know if it's my skin chemistry with it, but it's working really nice. You know what? It's like the roasted peanuts. You know, when you actually, at least our family, we do this. We'll get like a bag of those peanuts. Is it roasted? Roasted or steam it, something like that. And then you actually crack the peanut by itself and then you have it like that. That's what it reminds me of. And it, like, I like it. To me, like, it's kind of giving me some nostalgia actually. So maybe it's more of a personal thing for myself, but yeah, that's kind of what it smells like up close now. I'm getting more of the rose further away, like the further my hand is away with the vanilla. But up close, it's smelling like those roasted peanuts. And I say that in a good way, okay? It doesn't smell like peanut butter, all right? No one's gonna be like, oh, you smell like peanuts. But like when you just keep smelling it like that, tell me if I'm wrong. If you do that, if you get like the roasted peanuts, not the ones that are already taken out of their shell, like the ones that you have to crack yourself, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And you steam them. I think it's steam them, yeah. Steam or roast, damn, I can't even remember. I was never the one to actually like prepare them. I would just eat them, you know? Oh, guys, I like this scent. This is definitely something I would recommend. Now, I know I said that this is more of a feminine fragrance because you got roses and vanilla, but I really feel like the audience that I have here, this community, like everyone here really isn't, like no one is kind of constrained to one box and one identity. Y'all are really interested in trying anything and everything because you realize that it's just a perfume, it's just juice that smells good or smells bad. So if you're a guy, I still think that this would smell nice. You know, if you're a guy that likes things like Baccarat Rouge, you like that sweetness, and you've found out that women like when you smell a bit sweet, then I think Rose's Vanille would be a nice one to kind of just try out and see how you like it. Because this is like, if you go on a nice date night, I think your date would be blown away when you smell like this. And you bring her flowers, I really think they'd be like, oh, like you would stand out for sure. Just because this is not typical. You know, it's almost, for a guy, I would say it's a bit more of a daring fragrance, but it will work. Like you will be able to pull this off. You know, you have that smooth personality and you got a fragrance here that smells romantic. And it's just something that I know women will love. I'm pretty sure that if I were to look up this fragrance right now on YouTube, on Google, or even on TikTok, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of women saying, oh my God, I love this scent. And maybe even for themselves, but I'm telling you right now, again, if you like things like Baccarat, if you're a guy that likes the sweeter scents, give this one a try. Just even get a sample of it and see how you like it. Wear it on a date when it's cold outside, not on a hot day. All right, wear it at nighttime or wear it on a date when you bring flowers to your significant other or your crush, whoever, and just let me know how it goes. Because this is just, I gotta tell you, in the air, it's so nice. Like if I even smelled this on like my girlfriend and we're at a coffee shop, I'd be like, holy shit, she smells so good. Especially this, probably on clothes would smell fantastic as well. Well, you know what? I missed my arm and it kind of caught a little bit here, so barely. I mainly smell it here, actually. I don't really smell it much on my clothes, but I think this would be like a memorable fragrance. I'm telling you, I did not expect to actually love the way that this smells in the air. And to me, Rose's Vanille is kind of a less is more fragrance. I am not gonna apply probably over 2 sprays of this scent for the whole day. I probably would do one, maybe on the back of my neck actually, and then one on my clothes. Or even I could probably even get away with just doing 1 spray of this scent. Because if you go overboard with it, this would definitely be something that would get me just a bit headachy. I'd be like, oh, dang it, that's a bit too much, right? But less is more with this fragrance. When they catch a hint of it, when they catch a whiff of it, the same way that y'all saw me when I just smelled it in the air for the first time. It was just so attractive. And it drew like a curious reaction on me because I was like, yeah, I expected roses and vanilla, but I didn't expect it that way, you know? And it's good. Like, y'all, this is a good mass appealing fragrance right here, okay? I keep it real with you when I'm telling you if I find something to be bold and daring and something to be a bit safe. And I think that this, particularly on a guy, would be more bold and daring, but still in that safe sandbox because it's a mass appealing type of scent. It's not bold to a point where people are like, ugh, like oud, you know? It's not like that. But this is just, I am telling you, I know it. I already know it. When I'm going to walk around today with this fragrance, people are going to like it. I will guarantee it. And I will do a follow-up video on this fragrance, a full review of it to let you know how it plays out the whole entire day. Because, and I'm going to make a video on this on TikTok. I really love the way it's smelling on me right now. It smells so good in the air. I'm not even putting it, it's just my hands are right, well, in front of me, but not right here, right? And just, it smells freaking good. Okay, I'm droning on, but if you've tried Rose's Vanille, let me know what you think. And guys, like, this is not a sponsored video, all right? I will tell you if I have a sponsored video. It hasn't happened on YouTube yet, but this is not a sponsored video. All thoughts and opinions are my own. This one gets a thumbs up. Cedral Posay gets a thumbs up. The only one I haven't really liked from this house is Red Tobacco. I don't really like that fragrance much at all. Not much at all. But I will probably retry it. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, again, I'll put a discount link for this that has the sample, the bottle in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. And I hope y'all have a great day. Okay, take care. Bye.